so interesting in the beautiful way that knowing that something is kind of in and of your nature, it doesn't mean that you have to fall victim to it, like you said, but that there is the opposite side of that coin that is when you're not fighting it, you can allow it to work for you in the way
Yeah.
that you can step into a healthier expression of that. Very
Yes.
similarly to my one of my great mentors always said your greatest strength is also your greatest weakness.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
will never forget, she looked me straight in the eyes and said, "You are one of the most selfless people I've ever met. You are also very selfless." And I was like, I need to go figure out who myself is. And
Yeah.
working with both of those aspects, right?
Yeah.
I do want to also ask, in line with this kind of helping people come into their own and live with meaning as well, is kind of the crux of a lot of this work that you do, both astrology and birthdays. And I think birthdays is such a beautiful kind of intersection of all of these things, right? The
Yeah.
main theme that I really felt in reading the book and working through the workbook was self love. And of course, that's kind of been the theme of our conversation here. Um, why is self love important? And I know that that may seem like a trite question, but I think it's something that has just become so easy to kind of like self care, self love, do your face mask and bubble bath, and you need it, like put your own oxygen mask on first. And it's become really easy to understand that it's like, okay, yes, I need to do these things, but actually you should still be self-effacing and not
Mm-hmm.
need these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so talk to me a little bit about why self-love is actually important and what that really looks like in a real way.
Yeah. To me, my definition of self-love for me is being my own best friend. Like
Mm.
life is just more fun when I have a great relationship with myself. I get my own jokes, right? I want what I want for dinner. I agree with myself on that, like I agree with everything that I want. Like, oh, good choice. Oh, I like that. Like, can we can we have an inner best friend, and can it be us? And that's a form of self-love that I think I like that definition because it puts us in the position of being our own friend versus
Mm.
being like, I love you. It's like, no, I just like you. I like you,
Yeah.
right? I like me. I like me. And thank God I do, because I'm stuck with me, right? I'm stuck with me, not just in this life, but every other. I'm it, right? I'm it forever. This soul that's inhabiting this lifetime, and the more that I can make peace with the soul that's inside this person I'm inhabiting, the more pleasant I can have an experience being physical on the planet.
Mm.
Being physical, being a spirit who's physical on the material plane. You said something earlier that I wanted to go back to about self-love, self-care, and why it matters. You know why it matters? Because when we don't love ourselves, I'll tell you what happens. We become mean people,
Mm.
and we say mean things, and we want to find our own sense of power through being negative, through being nasty, through being mean. Those trolls that post things on the internet that are just violent and mean, and they're not loving themselves. I can tell you right now, those are not people that enjoy their own company, that love themselves. They may be angry at something, and I'm not saying anger's not valid and useful, for sure. But I believe that there's a lot of people, when they don't like themselves and actively hate themselves, they put that energy out into the world. So to
Mm.
me, if you want to make the world a better place, literally start with yourself.
Yeah.
Start having a kinder relationship with yourself, a more understanding and loving relationship with yourself, and that helps send a different energy into the universe, literally, of a more healing vibration. And
Yeah.
um, and I don't, when I'm saying loving yourself, I'm not saying being so self-centered to the point that you're a narcissist. You're not thinking of other people, right? And we're not going to the extreme there either. I'm talking about just, establish a warm, positive, friendly relationship with yourself, and take yourself by the hand and go through life together, and use your birthday as an opportunity to say, hey, friend, self, what do you want to do today? What do you want to do? Let's do it. Let's go have some fun.